All right, what's the deal, my people? You know what it is, Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you with another one. And this one is the Disney Plus service. We're gonna go over the Disney Plus service and see if it's worth the dough. If y'all really are interested, if it's worth spending that money. There's a lot of streaming services out there. First, let me pull up the chat. I had to do it from my cell phone in order to see it. So I got to pull this up over here because I don't think I can see it any other way. So let me see if I can pull that up real quick so I can talk to y'all in the chat while that's going on. Real quick, 1 second. Let me see what's going on real quick. All right, maybe it's going on. All right, there. Real quick, 1 second. Let me see what's going on. All right, there it is. So I should be able to communicate with y'all in the chat, do this, do my what's going on in the hand and everything else like that. So what up to everybody out there that I see? Sarah Charles is in the building. AK47's in the building. Lawrence Corner's up in the building. Danny McKay's up in the building. Anime Lovers in the building. Catherine Hardwick's in the building. 1998 champion is up here in the buildings on this and stuff. Make sure, is everything good real quick and make sure everything is right. Is the sound good? Can you hear me? I need to know if the sound is good, if you can hear me, if you can see what I'm trying to show you. Do you see the Disney Plus thing up there? I think you do. I think it is up there. I think you do see that, right? I got the Lady and the Dime podcast in the background, so please subscribe to the Lady and the Dime podcast. You know what I mean? If you can. That's what's up. Sounds perfect. All right. I had to change microphones. My other microphone broke, so I'm back to the blue snowball mic for a little bit. You know what I mean? That is what it is. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people up in here coming through and stuff like that. What up to John Haymaker? What up to Sarah Charles in here? Juju is up in the building rocking with us right now. Anime Lover is in here. That is what it is. All right. So Disney Plus is this new streaming service. It just came out, and we're going to go through it. I have had it since it came out. I pre-ordered it, and we're going to go through it and see, is this thing really worth the dough? Is it worth the money? Now, I have a Roku box. I am a Roku supporter. I've always had Roku since I cut the cord of cable. I've never done any other streaming service, never used any other device to stream but the Roku box. I always recommended the Roku box before it was popular. Before anyone else got on it, I was on the Roku boat. People used to tell me all the time, you should work for Roku because I hyped it so much. And I got so many people to go on Roku. So how it is for Apple TV and everything else, I don't know. I really don't care. Sling TV, I'm really not interested in that or anything like that. You know what I mean? But I am interested in the Roku stuff. I do like the Roku. So we're going to go through this real quick. And I'm going to tell you what I think of it. Fire Stick, I do have a Fire Stick, but it's hit. All those Fire Sticks is jailbroke. I don't know how. Anytime I hear somebody got a Fire Stick, I always think that it's broke. I don't know no one who got a Fire Stick and paying for it. That's just the way it be. As always, the Thug Mug is in hand. All right, so this is supposed to be right. This is supposed to be the Netflix killer. So first, real quick, let me go through the prices that you get for all these streaming services, and then you could see where this one ranks on the price wise. So Netflix costs $10.99 to $12.99 a month. $12.99 is for the 4K. Amazon Prime is $119 a year, $12.99 a month. HBO Now was $14.99. Hulu was $5.99 starting. And Disney comes in at $6.99, $69.99 for the year, which I think is a phenomenal price. So when we look at the prices, Netflix is just so goddamn expensive. I don't know what Netflix is thinking. They are so damn expensive right now, but I guess they have the most content, so they can be that expensive. You know what I'm saying? But Netflix is mad expensive. HBO Now, I just don't know if HBO has enough content to warrant that price. But since they have the new HBO Max coming out, maybe that's going to make up for it. Hulu is the cheapest of them all. And I don't have Hulu. I did have Hulu for a while, but it's the cheapest one of them all. Disney slots itself right in there behind Hulu. and right behind Amazon, I would say. It's like right in the middle of Hulu and Amazon, next to the middle right there. So for the price, I would say that if you're into Marvel content, Disney, Pixar, National Geographic, Star Wars, Marvel, MCU, the price is right. That there's nothing I can say about the price. The price is beautiful. It's definitely worth the price all day, every day. I would definitely have no problem paying $69 for the year for this. It's definitely worth that, right? But what I'm saying is that if I had the choice, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. We'll go through some of the stuff that we got here, and y'all let me know what you want to see in here in the chat, and I'll definitely get back to you. And let's see. So this is how the format looks for it, how it goes down. So you have the header stuff going around, and then you have all the major studios right here. It brings it down to the originals, recommended for you, trending, out of the vault, inspired by true stories, Ultra HD, HDR, Disney Channel favorites, musicals, throwbacks, Beasts and Monsters, nostalgic movies, Disney Junior series, feels good. Now, I did see when I went through this thing that I didn't see any Deadpool or anything like that. So if you're looking for Deadpool or anything like that, isn't. I like this feature right here, the profile feature. Let me see if I can tap on it real quick so you can see. As you can see, Tony Teflon profile. I don't know if it goes to craziness, and you get to see my account name. But I have right here, I got the Black Panther as my avatar. I'd rather have my own picture of myself, but you know, there's not a lot of black people to choose from. So you got to go with the Black Panther, right? That's what it is. So, you know, when you click on, let's say you click on Disney, and it brings you to the Disney page, right? So everything on the top page is always originals first. And you know, if you're into a lot of Disney stuff, you know, it's good. If you're into Frozen, you like Tangled or The Lion King, Big Hero 6. If you like things like this, you know, this is for you. You know, it has all the throwbacks and everything else, and that's all good. It gives you all that stuff. Little Mermaid. You know, there's a couple of things that's missing, but I think that is just because it is I think it's because it just came out. They didn't put everything up in there yet. You know what I mean? The Pixar, you get the same thing with the Pixar. You know, you get all the Pixar stuff. You know, who doesn't love Pixar? Pixar is a great studio. You know, you get Dory, you get Toy Story 3, you get the Cars series. You know, you get Inside Out. You get, you know, Finding Nemo, all that good stuff. You also get the original shorts. You know, and they break it down so that you can find you know, unlikely heroes, you know, Bug's Life and everything else. You know, you got a lot of these things. Bug's Life, you know, this thing Float. I never watched that. I probably never will, but I never watched it, and it's there, and that's great. Your Friends and the Rat. I never watched that. You know what I mean? I probably never will, but at least it's there for people who do want to watch it. But I'm not one of those. That's just not for me. So when you get down, let's go to what I'm really here for, and what I think a lot of you people are here for, and that's the Marvel, right? Now, Marvel is really what's selling this, I think, more than all the Disney stuff. If there was no Marvel, I don't know if people would watch it at all. You know what I mean? I don't think a lot of people will watch it. They didn't have all the Marvel stuff, but all the Marvel stuff isn't here. It doesn't have all the Marvel stuff. It has a lot of it, but the problem with the Marvel stuff that I see myself personally is that a lot of the Marvel stuff I already own. I have already spent money and bought all these movies. I have just about every Marvel movie there is. I mean, I don't have Thor because Thor was terrible. You know, only the last Thor was good. The first two Thors were terrible. I don't care anyone says. Y'all can sit here and be MCU fanboys or you. I love the MCU. Love it. Collected the comics, I played the Marvel superheroes role-playing game when I was young. All right. Straight up. I for years, not just played it once. I played it for years straight of my life. It consumed my life for a very long time. So I love Marvel. I'm all about Marvel. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The Thor movies were terrible. The first two were terrible, and then they found their groove in the third movie. That's the way I see it. So if you're into the biggest problem I have with the Marvel things is that I have already seen them all. I've seen all the Marvel stuff already, and I have all these movies. So it's like, how many times can I watch these movies? You know, that's the problem I see with the Marvel right here. NYDA is up in the building. Christy of O's. I don't know if I can switch to the regular thing where I can highlight the comments and then while doing that, you know, see you people at the same time, you know, do all. I wish I could go back. I'm not sure if I can at all. But all right, so we do have Agent Carter. I love Agent Carter. I loved it. I wish Agent Carter never went off the air. I think she is so sexy, this woman. I love her. I love her. I love you. I love Agent Carter. I love Misa. I love that little red fedora she be rocking. I love her so much. And you know, I wish that they never went off there. But so I'm very happy that they have Agent Carter. But I am also, I think one of the things I am most happy about is when you come down to the Spider-Man stuff over here. And let me see right here. And you get this right here. This is what I'm excited about right here. I'm real excited about this. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Now, I grew up on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I don't know if it has every season of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I don't know if it has everything it is, but I am very excited about the Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends. No, I'm not allowed to press play, Bernie. Why are you trying to get me banned, shorty? You trying to get hate on the brother for? Why it gotta be like that? So I'm excited about Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. Real quick. Now people saying something about the X-Men. Let's see how much of the X-Men stuff they have. That's the whole thing. We see the X-Men down here. This is what we're talking about. This X-Men we have. This X-Men that has from 1992 to 1996. Now, Spider-Man Amazing Friends, it only said 1 year. You know what I mean? So it seems like you have season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons of this, you know, which is great that they have all 5 seasons of the X-Men and everything. I love this show when I was young. So, you know, when you're looking at nostalgia for nostalgia purposes, then it's definitely worth it. But what I don't see on here, I do not see like the Marvel movies, animated movies. Like I don't see that. I don't see Hulk versus Wolverine. I don't see that on here. I don't know if they have it, but I haven't found Hulk versus Wolverine. And that's something I want to see. Or Hulk versus Thor. I haven't found that on here either. Hulk versus Thor, Hulk versus Wolverine. Those cartoon animated series I thought were great. I have not seen that at all. You know, so it's like I said, the problem I'm having with the Marvel stuff is that I have already seen everything here and I own it already. I've already bought all this stuff. So it's hard for me to get excited about stuff I already own. All right. So let's go back here. It makes me feel like I'll tell you this right now. Now that I own this service, I will never buy a Marvel movie or anything on Blu-ray or anything like that or digital. I usually buy on digital on Amazon and stuff. I will never buy them again. I'll never buy them. I'm just waiting for it to come on this because why would I pay for it again if it's eventually going to come on this? It makes no sense for me to do that, so I won't. All right, so that brings us to Star Wars, right? So the Star Wars, obviously, if you're into Star Wars, and I am, you get all the Star Wars movies, which obviously we need. I mean, we don't need none of these new ones, like this. Like this Force Awakens, like this is we don't need to see that stuff. Now I don't like this at all. To me, the best new Star Wars movie, and I really don't think it's close. I don't think it's close at all, is this one right here, and that is Rogue One. I think Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie that they have come out with after the first 3 movies. I think this is the best one of them all. I don't think that it's even close that this is the best one. I think this is the greatest one that they've made. All the other 2 that just came out with Rey and Kylo Ren, I do not like. I do not like them at all. They're number one, the first one, all they did was take the greatest hits from the first 3 series and put it all in one movie and expect me to buy it. And that was the problem with that. Number 2, the second one was just garbage. Just garbage. It was just straight. There's nothing good I can say about it. Kylo Ren is not a compelling bad guy. He's not a good bad guy that I like. He's not a good bad guy. He's not Darth Vader. There's so many other people that they could have pulled from to do it. I don't know why they have to go with this guy at all. But I have to go with Rogue One. To me, is the best out of them all. Now I'm gonna see. I would like to. I wish I could just go over here. I'm so nervous to do it. Let me see something. I'm gonna see. I would like to. Hold on. I wish I could just go over here. I'm so nervous to do it. Let me see something. I'm gonna see. Hold on for a second. All right, I gotta turn the volume down on that. I'm gonna see if this changes. All right, so let me see if this changes too. Or if it stays. All right, so it seems to be staying right here. It seems to be staying on that screen sharing mode. All right, so it's still there. It's on that screen. I can't move anything on that screen right now, but I can talk to y'all a little bit while that goes down. And that's good. All right, so what up to, let's say what up to my people that's up. Is that OTDA in the building right here? What up to OTDA in the building, man? What up to OTDA? Tanya says, I love Disney Plus. I have 4 kids and I don't have anything to worry about them watching inappropriate stuff on TV. And if you like Disney for that reason, I think that's a great reason. If you're a child, you have a child and you don't have to worry about them watching stuff, you know what I mean? That is what it is. I think that is a good reason to have Disney Plus. That's one of the best reasons to have the Disney Plus if you have children. I think it has a lot of great content for children, but I'm a goddamn adult. I'm talking about me right here, right? I'm not trying to be greedy, girl. I'm not trying to be greedy. Someone's asking again, how much is it? Let's put that up there. Let's show that comment. How much is it again? It's $6.99 a month or $69.99 for the year, which is very reasonable. Probably the cheapest one out there that you can definitely, that you see and stuff, So definitely right there. Let's see. Lauren's Corner. She says Disney Plus ain't getting my cash. Netflix has everything I need. Plus, I'm not paying for another streaming service. I think a lot of people feel that way. Unless you're a true series person, if you really are someone who likes one of these series, then I could see you going to it. Jonathan asked, does it have commercials? I have not seen a commercial on it yet. I heard Netflix may be getting commercials. It may go down that way for Netflix, but on Disney, I have not seen any commercials on that at all. Let's see. We got right here. Getting that tonight. Hulu, bye-bye. Now, it's real good if you want to give. I said Hulu is very reasonable in price, but it fits right in there. So let me answer. Let me say this real quick. People, the Mandalorian show was cool. Well, let's go back here real quick to the homepage. Now, people are saying the Mandalorian was good. So the Mandalorian first episode to me was okay. I don't think that it was groundbreaking. It doesn't make me really want to be there and watch it. I'm going to watch the second episode and give it a chance, but it was a lot of cheap special effects in it when I watched it. A lot of like cliche one-liners in it. Like there was one part where he was facing off some stormtroopers, and the stormtrooper said something like, "We got 3 guns to your 1," and he goes, "I like those odds." When I hear lines like that, that throws me off. When you have lines like that, I like those odds. Oh, we have you 3-1. I like those odds. Come on, man. Really? Who's writing that script, man? Who wrote that? Because that's terrible. That's terrible. That's so 1970s. You know, it was not that good. The Mandalorian Bridge 4 is out already. It's not in movie theaters. It's a Disney show that is weekly. I think they're going to have Bernie L says Pedro is eye candy. They don't show him without the helmet. I'm sure at some point they will, but they have not shown him without the helmet. Mandalorian don't get it. Let's see. Killmonger, the rebels up in the building. What up, bro? Appreciate you being here. You know, but I will not say anything that I did not think that show was groundbreaking. The ending was, oh, look at the ending. It was okay. The ending was okay. You know, it's a good tease. You know what I mean? But when you look at, let me go back. Let me pull this back up here. When you look at the title here, right? And these are the feature shows that they're showing you that goes across the banner. All right. So this is what they want you to watch. This is what they're selling you with. So The Simpsons. The Simpsons is great. Who wouldn't want to watch The Simpsons? Avatar? That's one movie. I mean, why are you even broadcasting Avatar to me? If you haven't seen Avatar already, then I don't understand it's Avatar. You know how long ago that came out? You know what I mean? The World According to Jeff Goldblum. If you're a Jeff Goldblum fan, and some people are, then maybe that makes you want to watch it. But to me, that's nothing special. The Mandalorian, as I said, so far so good. The Avengers Endgame, this is the MCU. Who hasn't seen the Avengers Endgame? There's nothing up on this banner that they're showing that I haven't already seen. It's now Lady and the Tramp, or I want to see Lady and the Tramp. I don't have any interest in seeing Lady and the Tramp. I'm not going to sit there and watch a bunch of episodes of The Simpsons. I'm not that type of person to do that. You know what I mean? Maybe there's some people who's, oh my God, I got to watch all the Simpsons episodes I can all day long. Me, I'm not. I don't want to see Encore, Captain Marvel, I've already seen. You know what I mean? They have to show me something, and something in this banner should be something that I want to see. Dumbo, I don't want to see Dumbo. I seen the cartoon when I was a child. You know what I mean? So I would just think you would have to have something there that I would want to see from this. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing that I watched the Mandalorian episode, right? And I haven't watched anything else on this Disney streaming service yet. I haven't, because really I have limited time in my life, so it's nothing on there that made me want to go and continue to watch it. I watched the Mandalorian. They should have had more of these shows like the Mandalorian ready to go at the launch of the service, because I don't have anything else I really want to watch. I watched the Mandalorian. Do I want to watch some old X-Men movie and X-Men cartoons, Spider-Man, The Amazing Friends? Do I want to watch that? Sure, if I have the time, on some day where I can't think of anything else to watch, then I would watch that. But I'm not going to make a day where I just say, oh, I just want to sit here and watch the old cartoons that I watched when I was a child. I already seen them. So that's the biggest problem I have with it right now. I don't see the content that I need to see on it, that I want to see on it, that makes me want to just go and watch it. There's nothing there. I watched one thing. I had it for a whole day. I watched The Mandalorian. I haven't watched anything else on there. Nothing. Zero. You know what I mean? Nothing at all. And but so that would be the problem. So when I look at all streaming services, right? Me personally, Jasmine B, you don't want to watch all the gummy bears on there. When I was a child and I watched the little gummy bears bouncing on the butts and stuff like that, that was fine. You know what I mean? That was fine then. But I have no interest in watching gummy bears again. All right. So when I look at all these streaming services, all of them, Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO Now, Hulu, and Disney, if I had to choose one, like I could only afford to put one, and I have a bunch of these already. So, but if I could only afford one, and I really had to do one on it, you know what I mean? I would pick Amazon Prime out of all these streaming services. If I had this, if I could only have one in my life, it would be Amazon Prime. And this is the reason why it would be Amazon Prime out of all these. Number one, most people have Amazon Prime because you order from Amazon, right? So you get free shipping and handling when you do this, and they throw this thing in there for free. So just for the free shipping, it's worth it. Number two, besides the free shipping, you also get credits for free Audible books, right? So you get the free credits for Audible books. If you like listening to Audible books, listen to audio books, you get free credits to Audible. You get your audio books for free. I bought every one of my audio books that I've gotten, all my George R. R. Martin books, all got them all for free credits. I haven't paid a cent for them, and I have them all. All right. Plus, not only do you get their original content, if you want to splurge, you can buy other things. You can buy other things that there is. You know what I mean? So that is why I think that is great. Sarah Charles, you are wrong. If you have Amazon Prime, you get free credits for Audible. Period. Point blank. End of story. That is the rule. I don't pay for these credits, and I get them every month. Period. And that's it. So you do. Maybe you haven't looked into it, but you get free credits for Audible if you have Amazon Prime. And like I said, if you feel like splurging, you can buy. It has live TV. Right, it has live TV and on certain shows, and you can buy stuff, other things. You know what I mean? So if you want to watch something, you know what I mean, and say hey, I want to watch this show from this network, you can pay for that on Amazon. You're not just stuck in that little box. You know what I mean? So I think there's more options for the Amazon. That's why I think Amazon's the best out of all of them. You know, all right, everyone is over here talking about the Audible thing. Let me explain to you real quick. Yes, you get free credits for Audible every month, I do believe, if you have Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, your credits are probably in your Audible thing right now. That's the way it goes. I don't pay extra for it, and that's the way it is. That's the way that's how it is for me. Y'all may pay extra for it. I don't pay extra for it. They don't take anything out of my check. It's just there every month, and that's it. So that's how I get it. All right. Besides that, so that's why I would like Amazon over all of them. That's why. But I'm saying, if you could splurge, I think that Disney is worth the money. I think if you could have more than one, because if you're just stuck in the Disney, if you're trying to cable cut, you know what I mean, and you're cable cutting, and you want to watch some certain things, and you just have the Marvel Disney one, then you might just be stuck. How much of this can you do it? How much can you do it? NYDA, look at that right there. What you say? I got Fire and Blood and Game of Thrones from free credits. As did I. I got them from free credits too. That's just the way it is. I got them myself. I could do an Audible thing, but I don't do Audible for my YouTube channel because you gotta go through a whole submission thing with your videos, and I'm not with that. That's how I got my books too. Straight up. I ain't paying for them books. But yo, so I enjoy it. And I like Netflix. I do pay for Netflix. And I enjoy Netflix. I enjoy Netflix very much so. And I think that Netflix has a lot more content to offer than all the other streaming services for one price without having to pay extra. Amazon is good because you have to pay extra. But I think that Disney is worth, like, I'm not getting rid of my Disney service. I got it for the year. I paid for the year. So we'll see how it goes for a year. I have no plans of getting rid of it. It's so cheap. I would just keep it. You know what I mean? Just for that reason, because it's so damn cheap. That's just it's just worth it for me. Just $69. They're eventually gonna come out with some stuff. Marvel's gonna come out with some new things and everything else. So just for that reason, it would definitely be worth it for me and everything else like that. What up, LMR is in the building, rocking with us and stuff. Hello, how are you? I'm glad you were here and able to chill and everything else. So, MLR, what is that? I didn't say MLR. Who said that? I didn't say that. You said that, Peter. That wasn't me who said that. Not at all. That was not me. Anyway, besides that, I think that for the price, I would say get Marvel, get the Disney Plus just for the price because it's cheap enough. $69 ain't nothing. That's like if you save $10 a week for a couple of weeks, 7 weeks, you would have it all. Everyone's got that in the couch cushions. I would get that and see where it goes from a year, and then come back a year and see if it's worth it. But I would definitely subscribe, have it. As I said, if I could only do one, at all, if I can only do one, it's Amazon Prime for all the reasons I just stated. Without a doubt, it's Amazon. So if y'all have any questions or you want me to search for stuff on this, let me know right now so that we can get this go. We can get this going. Ignore the water being poured into my cup. Ignore it. Yes, water does fizz if it's salsa. Spider-Man movies. All right, let's take a look and see what we got for Spider-Man movies. Let's see what we can do. If we can see Spider-Man movies. Let's see. This is the way you have to go. You can't just search Spider-Man movies. That's not good. Who wants to go A to Z? That takes forever. All right, so let's go home. Let's see if we gotta do it like this. We'll all be under Marvel. I would think so. You search like this. Nope, it brings you right back to there. That's not good. Why does it go that? If you put spider, this stuff comes up. You put man and other stuff pops up. All right, so that makes no sense. I don't see anything. Honestly, I don't see anything for Spider-Man movies in here. Except for Civil War and everything else. But as for actual Spider-Man movies, I don't see anything. I don't see anything for Spider-Man. Maybe there is more for Spider-Man, action adventure. Maybe there is, but from what I'm seeing, I don't see anything here for Spider-Man movies at all, which is terrible. That's terrible. That's nuts. Listen, why? How do you don't have Spider-Man movies? See, that's bad. That's bad. Yes. Lawrence Corner makes a great point. A few Spider-Man movies are owned by Sony, so that is correct. They are owned by Sony a lot. So maybe that is the reason why we cannot get Spider-Man movies. Pete Easy is in the building. Pete Easy rockers. We don't see Pete Easy every day. You don't see him up in here every day. You know what I mean? But yeah, Spider-Man is owned. A lot of them are owned by Sony, so that's most likely why. But when you think Spider-Man, you just think Marvel. But even where's the ones that Marvel has? They're not allowed to use them. Are they not allowed to use these latest Spider-Man movies out there? I don't know. Anyone else want to look something else up right there? We definitely put something else up there. You know what I mean? But man, P Easy up in the building, man. We can look up some other things if you want and see what it is. I don't like that interface. I think that if you do the interface, like when you hear, right, and you hit Marvel, you should be able to search Marvel stuff right through here. Like you should be able to hit this search and search Marvel, but you can't do that. It'll just take you to the whole thing, which I don't like. I think you should be able to specifically search this Marvel. Even look at the movies for Marvel. Can you just hit this thing? Can't even just hit that and watch it. Nope, that doesn't even work. If you look at the movies they have here for Marvel, Iron Man, they only have Ant-Man 1. I don't see Ant-Man 2 on here. I see Ant-Man 1. Captain America, all the Captain Americas are good. I think they have all those. Doctor Strange. They got the Thor. Who cares about the Thor movies? I mean, why would you have them there? I'd rather have the Spider-Man and stupid Thor movies. They're so terrible. It makes no sense. All this, we've seen this already, Marvel through the years. I guess this is the best part here. You do have the Fantastic Four. They have Silver Surfer, which is good. You have the old Silver Surfer stuff. That's good. Things like that I like, but it's like, when am I I just don't have time. You know what I mean? The Fantastic Four, I always thought that was a good show, good cartoon show. So, I'll watch these things, but it's like I'm so busy. I have so much stuff I have to watch that I just don't know when I'm going to be able to watch it. Yeah, what is this United They Stand Avengers? I've never seen this ever. And this is just 1999. They only have one season of it. Probably only lasted one season because it had whack-ass Wonder Man in it. Anyone who has Wonder Man was one of the worst. He dies in the comic books too. Spoilers. But Wonder Man was terrible. They got the newer Fantastic Four one, the better one, from 2006. They have that, which is good. Speaking of Fantastic Four, what they got 80s Wonder Woman with Linda Carter. Where is that? Let's take a. Where you see Wonder Woman with big booby Linda Carter? Where's this at? Why would they have that? They wouldn't have that here. I don't see that. I don't see Wonder Woman. She's just lying. Oh my God. Am I gonna watch this stuff? Maybe. If I have nothing else to do, I'll watch it. But as for watching it on a regular, Linda, yeah, Wonder Woman's DC. I don't know what you mean. Why you would have Wonder Woman here? Wonder Woman ain't on this. Linda Carter was this. Linda Carter did it, girl. When Linda Carter used to do that little spin around stuff and spin around, boy, I used to love it. I used to love it. Spin around, baby. Turn my head right round. When you go down, baby, when you go down. No, my lady now in the Marvel universe is Agent Carter. Where's my Agent Carter? Where's she at? There she is. That's my girl right there. Why did that pop up? It makes no sense. That is my shorty right now in this Marvel universe right there. It's my Linda Carter. I'm all about Linda Carter. All about her. All about her. I was Captain America. I would have stayed back too. I would have stayed right back there too. I wouldn't have came back. I would have done just like him. I'm an old man, just chilling, and that would have just been the end of it, So yeah, I don't know what anyone else wants to see anything else. You know what I mean? Anyone want to see anything else about the Marvel Disney Plus? Serve the Marvel. Everyone think of it as basically is the Marvel service. The Marvel service. So I'm gonna say, it doesn't come right out the bat and fly off the handle. It doesn't come off there and say like, oh, this is something great. You gotta have it right now. The only reason I got it right now is because I believe that you can Do I keep saying Linda Carter when I mean Peggy Carter? Yes, I mean Peggy Carter. Is that why one of them keeps saying Linda Carter? Peggy Carter. That's who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. I got a picture up there. You know, I just don't see. You know, can I just say, hey, just get this right now, have it, and be happy to have it, and see what happens later. Maybe, maybe not. You know what I mean? You see, I do blame the cat. Someone said Linda Carter and got me off my game, man. Back to the home. Back to the homepage. There's nothing here that I say that is groundbreaking to the point where, yes, the Silver Surfer was on there. There's nothing up there to the point where I would say that it's a must-see show that you have to have this network for. Nothing there yet that they put up. Maybe it will, but as I said before, if you look at my other videos when I talked about the MCU, you know, it's a good possibility that Marvel that they don't hold it down when it's all said and done. That it doesn't work for them and stuff, you know. So it's sad to say that. I'm just not sure they will come up with enough content to make me want to stay after a year. For a year, you got me. You got me for the first year. But as for after that year, I mean, the only reason I would do it right now is strictly for the Marvel Universe stuff. If they did not have any MCU stuff, I wouldn't do it at all. I would not do it. You know, listen, let's Jasmine B. Let me put this up there, Jasmine B. You're out watching your movies from the Disney Vault. Let me tell you about this Disney Vault. This whole thing was a scam. I remember the Disney Vault thing back in the day. All right, I remember that. I remember them saying this. They would say they would put that. They would go, "Oh, you better get this now. We're gonna put it in the vault and lock it away for 100 years. You're not gonna be able to watch it." They used to always say that all the time. All the time. That's what you would get, you know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, they make you buy these VCR tapes, like the VC8, VHS tapes. They made you buy all them tapes, telling you it was gonna block up in the vault. I remember my kid's mom's sister, she brought every one of them, every one of these VHS tapes, and they were thick as hell. That she had like 5 bookshelves full of every one. Gotta get them. They're gonna lock them up. They're gonna show them for 100 years. Gotta get them. They're gonna lock them up. Well, what use does VHS tapes have right now? Nothing. Zero. Nothing whatsoever. In fact, those VHS, she couldn't give those VHS tapes away if she wanted to. Those are just garbage. And it was just, that's all it was a scheme to get you to buy those tapes. And that is the reason why. That is the reason why. So I don't care about the Disney Vault movies. All right. You're not gonna school, you're not gonna get me with that. You ain't gonna get me with that. I'm telling you, she used to move, and every time she get a new apartment, she would pack up she would take up like 15 boxes just with these tapes. Keep moving them, keep moving them, keep moving them. Now where they at? Where they at? You couldn't give those things away. You could have, but they made you get them. You better get this now. We're gonna lock it in the vault. You're not gonna see it for 100 years. Yeah, goddamn vault my ass. You ain't never gonna see it. All right, people, as you say, you're fired up. Are people fired up to see the Lady and the Tramp? I am not fired up. You know, let me put this up here. Where's this Lady and the Tramp one? Let me find this real quick, because I got something to say about Lady and the goddamn Tramp. Where is this? Let me see. Let me hit this real quick. All right. So now we look at this Lady and the Tramp situation. All right. Now I'm going to say that that I'm going to say this, that the lady looks good. All right? The lady looks good. What is this, real quick? Oh, what's it? Who's us? Who's us? Oh, I would have to do a special thing for that. Sorry, 1 second. But basically, listen. All right, real quick about this Lady and the Tramp thing. After I do this, I'm probably gonna get off and stuff like that. Let me see, real quick. I'm trying to figure this out. All right. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up in a second, real quick. But let me talk about this Lady and the Tramp. Sorry about that. Communicating with LMR. All right, so the Lady and Tramp. The lady looks good, right? When I look at the lady looks good. Lady looks good. All right, but this damn tramp. But look at that tramp. That's not a tramp. Damn tramp. That dog, the tramp in the cartoon, he looked like he could kick a little ass, right? He looked like he could get down with it. He was a ferocious dog. You know what I mean? And this dog looks beat. All right. This dog looks like he's been through the mill. He don't look like he could whoop anybody. He can't run into no Rottweiler. He can't run into no pit bull. Yeah, this dog will get what? This dog, the Tramp looks like he's 90 years old. Look at this dog. He looks like he's 90 years old. The lady looks young. You know what I mean? Well, why'd they pick this scraggly dog, this sheep-looking dog? Well, why would it be like that? I mean, I don't understand why they would have this Tramp. Ever since I seen it, I was like, he's a street dog. This is Chrissy, a street dog. That ain't no street dog. That dog will get whooped on the streets. Look at this dog. This dog can't do nothing. When you see the original Lady and the Tramp, and I seen that damn Tramp, that dog looked ferocious. That dog, when he got into it with these other cats, they didn't want to mess with him. This Tramp right here, he looks like a hobo. He just looks dirty. He looks dingy. His hair's overgrown. He's got a white mouth. He's an old dog. This old dog ain't doing nothing. What is this old dog doing? And I don't mean old dog from Menace to Society. He ain't old dog like that. He ain't no old dog like that. He's just an old dog. Right? He's old dog. He just whacked this Tramp. And that is the reason why I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with it and they looked at the other Tramp from the cartoon and they said, we got to make a Tramp look better, look like this. And they came up with this. They came up with that. Lady looks great, but the Tramp looks like he'll get whooped. Right? The Tramp looks like he can't take it. The Tramp looks like he's going to get it. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line when I think of the Tramp. I just think that this Tramp is just dumb. Look at this Tramp. I got to pull up for myself so I can look at him again. Look at this damn Tramp. Look at this goddamn meatball. He got the meatball on his side. Yes, we know you're gonna nose the meatball over. He don't even look like he can nose it over. He looks too old to nose the meatball over to the lady. You know what I mean? And I don't see anything here that looks good. I mean that he's just too old. He can't do nothing. Oh, he's gonna be like, all right, lady, it's time to go, lady. Let's go. Home you get whooped. He run into a Rottweiler, the Tramp is done. He run into a pit bull, the Tramp is done. He run into an Alaskan Husky, he's done. American Bulldog, done. And that was it. George asked, was Mandalorian good? It was all right, but it wasn't great. I would give it on a scale of 1 to 10, a 6. Meaning I'll watch the next episode, but that's about it. That's my Tramp commentary right there. That is my Tramp commentary. All right, I'm gonna end this broadcast because apparently people are telling me that Bridge 4 is doing a live stream at 9 o'clock about Game of Thrones. So I don't want anyone to leave me just to go see Bridge 4, but it could have happened. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all go and watch Bridge 4's live stream. This is my stream for this Disney Plus service. If you ask the Don Tony Teflon, I would say drop the money on it right now. Maybe you can get grandfathered into it and wait for some content to come out. Right now, there's no other. There's not good ones. Not a lot of good shows on there. New shows that I want to see. You know what I mean? That's it. So I guess a lot of you Game of Thrones people will be out there watching Bridge 4, and and that's what it is. But until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.